Good morning, my dear students. The purpose of this video is one day before strategy regarding SEM. Now, sir, there is a less time is available for revision, sir. How can I revise this entire huge syllabus regarding SEM? Okay, don't worry, this video for you only. Now, for our easy purpose, entire syllabus I will divide into three categories. Category 1, Category 2, Category 3. Now, Category 1 is OM. Now, please give utmost importance to this quantitative techniques which is used in decision making. We call it as OM part, operation management part. Now, come to here, assignment, transportation, network analysis, simulation, demand forecasting, maxima minima, game theory and LPP, I mean linear programming model. Now, let us discuss regarding few seconds regarding assignment. Now, please practice in this order only. Now, please practice one problem in assignment. The two, there is one basic problem which covers the majority of the adjustment. Another is traveling salesman problem. Now, please practice these two questions. After completion of this assignment, then come to the second part, that is transportation. Now, in transportation, please practice one question only regarding Vogel's approximation method and northwest corner method and least cost method. Now, and also modus optimality test. Only one problem is sufficient. Don't practice more and more problems in transportation. After completion this, only two problems from assignment, one problem from transportation. That's it. We have only less time is available. We don't have enough time to practice all the questions. Please remember that. Now, next is network analysis. Now, in this network analysis, we have CPM model, PERT model and crashing. Now, please give utmost importance to this PERT model, means estimation of duration, probability calculation, now standard deviation. Now, after completion of that, please focus on crashing. Just one problem is sufficient on crashing. Now, institute favorite area, that crashing. After completion of that, then come to simulation chapter. Now, till now we have to practice only the 4 questions. 2 questions from assignment, 1 question from transportation and 2 questions from network analysis. After completion of this, come to simulation. Now, we have to practice only the 2 questions in simulation. One is advanced level problem, another is basic level problem. Basic level problem means forecasting of the demand. Now, I mean regarding the simulation table, and then come to the advanced level problem. There is a petrol bunk problem in masterminds material. Please practice that problem, or if petrol problem is not possible, means go to bakery problem. Now, please practice that question. Practice. I am telling that practice is only the learning key regarding this OM part. Now, then come to business forecasting models. Now, in this business forecasting models, there is a direct method and indirect method. Time series analysis is there. Please practice one question in direct and indirect, and third question is regarding seasonal index model. Please practice that area also. Don't neglect that. Now, and the 6th chapter, that is a maximum minimum. Now, 5 and 6, there is a one 8th Roman is completely reserved for demand business forecasting models and maximum minima. And there is a possibility to MCQ will come from this game theory. And if this game theory, yes, is there a chance for 7 marks question is also. Now, in this game theory, there is a one model is there, dominance principle. Please practice that dominance principle. That is a sufficient. Don't practice each and every question. We have less time is available to revise the syllabus. After completion of the game theory, then come to learning, linear programming. Linear programming means don't practice simplex method or graphical method, only focus on equation formation only. Now, only the 2 problem is sufficient how to form this equation. That's it. Don't practice on each and every problem. There is a less important chapter, but there may be a chance for coming the problem from that area also. Now, regarding the learning curve, I will mix this chapter with life cycle costing. There is a 2 to 3 few models are there regarding that. Please practice that model question. That is a very, very important from examination. Now, please give utmost importance this OM. Now, this OM will give this OM part category 1 chapters will give more benefit in the examination. Now, come to the category 2. Now, category 2 chapters is, as compared to category 1, category 2 chapters is a little bit important only. Yes. Now, what is this little bit important? Why you call it is a little bit important means, in order to solve these category 2 chapters, we will take less time, but we will get more marks. Now, you have to apply the simple strategy in examination. Less time, more marks. Less time, more marks. Now, relevant costing, TQM, just in time, life cycle costing, plus learning curve, target costing, activity based costing. Now, these are the 5 chapters, almost 6 chapters. These are the 6 chapters which will give more marks in the examination within the span of less time. Now, let us start the category 2 chapters, relevant costing. Now, please practice. There is a 2 problems in masterminds material which covers all the areas regarding relevant cost, regarding the material, regarding the labor, regarding the variable overhead, regarding the fixed overhead. Now, please practice the 2 problems. I am telling that practice, don't watching the problems. Now, please practice the 2 problems regarding the relevant cost. This time relevant cost plays a very key role in the examination. Please remember that. Now, next part is TQM and just in time. There may be a chance for MCQ regarding the TQM, but even though in previous attempts direct 7 marks questions are came from this area, thereafter come to the target costing. Now, majority of the time there is a chance for MCQ only, but previous examination, if you see the past tense, yes, 7 marks questions also came from this area. After completion of this, let's come to the activity based costing. Now, this is a very important. What is why it is very important means, this chapter will give the more marks in the examination within the less time without any hardship in the examination. Now, please practice one basic problem regarding the activity based costing. Now, in masterminds material, there are the 2 models are there, very important. One is Chicago Manufacturing Company. Another is another very important model is, we have to find out the overheads, how much of the incurred, and please practice the 2 problems. Now, I am telling that practice is only the key role for the success in regarding the SEM. Okay, don't watch the questions. Now, these category 1 and category 2, if you practice this category 1 and category 2, yes, even though you have chances to getting the exemption. Now, come to category number 3. Category number 3 chapters are transfer pricing, standard costing, decision involving various alternatives. Now, in my point of view, I will give least preference to these 3 chapters. Why you will give least preference to these 3 chapters means, if you practice 100 questions, definitely in examination, definitely there will be new question will come from this area. Now, let us come to here the transfer pricing. Transfer pricing. Now, I will divide this chapter into 2 parts. The first part is fixation of transfer price, and second part is effect of transfer price on profit, nothing but analysis of the profits. Now, till now in examination, the examiner mainly focus on the fixation of TP, but please focus on the second area also this time. Now, practice one question how to fix the TP. Now, I gave notes before the transfer pricing, various case studies. Now, please practice that case studies, and please practice one problem on the analysis of the profit regarding the TP. Now, after completion of those all the cases, then come to the next very important area, standard costing. Now, in standard costing, please practice one problem on material variance, only one problem on labor variance. Yes, even though it is a basic, yes, that's a sufficient. Now, labor variances, one problem on fixed overhead variances, and one problem on sales variances. Now, this only the basic problems is sufficient. Yes, I am telling the basic problem is sufficient. Why? Because these 4 variances are very important for reconciliation statement. Now, this time I think examiner will mainly focus on reconciliation also. There may be a chance is there, that's it. Now, please practice one problem regarding reconciliation statement. Now, there may be a chance, huge chance is there. Now, please focus on reconciliation statement also. After completion of these problems, if we have enough time, then come to the decision involving various alternatives. Now, my dear friends, I will divide this chapter into 4 categories, important categories. One is limiting factor category, and regarding is next one is decision regarding make or buy. and third one is decision regarding choice of supplier and customer, and fourth one is capacity planning. I mean, capacity, choosing of capacity. Now I will divide this chapter. I will take the only the four important decision areas in this chapter. Limiting factor. Please practice one problem on limiting factor. And make or buy. Make or buy is also very important. How much of the cost incurred for the manufacturing? If you same product, if you buy from the others, then how much of the cost incurred? Now based on the total cost, how you take, or based on the profit, how you take the decision. Now choosing of supplier and customer. Now you have to take, you have to use your common sense for solving this decision involving various alternatives. Why? Because if you practice 100 questions, even though the exam one or two problem will come from this area. My dear students, please practice the questions in this sequence only. Definitely you will reach to the exam exemption. Now all the best, my dear student.